Nicely done. Nicely
Thank
done.
you.
What has been the response? How many times have you performed it, first of all, and then something about how people respond to it?
Well, we did a show in March. We
Hmm.
did 4 shows,
And
and
they were sold out, I
they were
understand.
sold out, yes. And we
Fantastic.
are back by popular demand on May 28, 29, and 30. We're going to be performing, and it's standing on its own. We are practically, what, 90% sold already.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
where do you perform?
At the Chicago Performing Arts Theater, and that's located at 777 North Green Street. It's a lovely venue. Lovely venue.
So you say right now you're almost 90% sold out?
That's
Right.
correct, yes.
Yikes.
And we haven't even sent our media blast as of yet. So
I
it's
know.
standing on its own. This is something that people are yearning for. Not only the Puerto Rican community, but every ethnic background can relate
Hmm.
to these pieces. It's just phenomenal. And the group of women that put this together, some of them have done theater, but the majority of us have not.
How did that come about then? How did you wind up recruiting each other and writing this and
Well, it was Yolanda's dissertation, and
Right.
I read the script, and we're like, she wanted to do something that it was, different. So when I read it, I brought it upon our producer, and he loved it just from me speaking about it. And when I spoke about it, it was like, I believe in this. It just brought tears to me when I read it. So what I did was Natalie Bermeo is my daughter, the youngest cast member, recruited her. Annabelle Duarte is my sister. I recruited her. Diana Martinez is in our writing group because I'm also a writer and a poet.
Diana, did you want to add to that?
Yes, half would be half are related to Yolanda and half are related to Maricel here, and the rest of us are sisters in spirit.
Of course.
Yes,
Of course. So it was Yolanda Nieves, Dr. Nieves now,
yes, yes,
who did the initial writing. Did you wind
correct.
up editing any of the pieces as you got people performing them? Did people add and create their own
No,
pieces? No.
no. I refused on changing any of the words. I was like, this is how you wrote it. This is how we're going to portray it.
So you had the performances in March. You're about to have another set of performances
In
at the
May.
end of May here in
Yes.
Chicago. What's this I hear about New York City?
Ooh.
Auga. Come on.
Oh, well, I'm gonna
Tell.
let Natalie comment on New York. It's my first time going to New York, but it's Natalie's second time because she's in a program of also from Humboldt Park, which is called Las Caras Lindas. It's a mentoring program.
The beautiful faces.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she went to New York with that program, and so I'm gonna tell her how excited she is, and
Tell
she's
us,
gonna tell
Natalie.
me.
Tell us about it, Natalie.
Okay, well, I went to New York around August, right before school, and I went for about 4 days. And what is it? It was a really great experience. We went to the the little area. I forgot what it's called. There we go. We went to Times Square,
Times Square.
and we like the last day we were supposed to go to Ground Zero, which is where the Twin Towers were. But all of us were like, we felt we weren't ready to go because we were just still heartbroken about that happening almost like I don't know, like 10 years ago, I guess.
Well, it's about 8 now, but
Oh, eight,
yeah,
okay.
I understand how it seems like a long time.
So, it was a really great experience. We went around like the Bronx and we met new people and we stayed at people's houses to see what it's like.
Now,
And
when you say we, repeat, what was the group that went?
Las Caras Lindas.
Las Caras Lindas comes from Chicago? Or,
Yes.
Uh-huh. And that's a young women's group, or is it young men and women?
No, it's just for young women. It's about, to show them that there is more out there than just, the area you're in and
Hmm.
you can make it out there. And if you want to do this, just stick to what you want and, stay in school.
I'm really digging this show. I'm really digging this show. All right. And so you are heading back to New York with
Yes.
this show. So
Yes.
somebody talk about that.
Actually, we are going to back to New York, and when I went, I remember I met a book writer, an actor, and a person called Lynx. She has her own radio show over there too.
Uh-huh.
So I told them about it, and they might even be going to the show, but I'm not sure.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yes, go ahead.
The show
That's
is in Manhattan at
Annabelle.
the New Rican Poets Cafe, and that's going to be June 5th because there's a Latina festival there. It's 2 weeks long, I believe, and they chose us to go over there. They contacted us through email. We were so excited, and we got our tickets, and we're ready to go.
Woo! So how many in the ensemble?
10.
10 of you?
10 Puerto Rican women, and we're all different ages. The youngest, 17. The oldest, I don't know, but
Let's not say either.
let's not mention. But and we all get along, great. Even though we're all different ages, we're all women. We all have attitudes, but we get along, because we all want other women to hear about this, other people to hear our stories, and we're not invisible.
Fantastic. Can I ask Annabelle, are you out of school? Are you still? I have no idea of your age, but.
I'm 20,
Uh-huh.
and I go to Northeastern University. I'm a sophomore there, and I'm majoring in business management.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And where are you at in life, Miss Diana?
I'm 33.
Uh-huh.
You don't
Married, it'll be 2 years
Congratulations.
in August.
That still counts as newlyweds.
I'm still working on my thesis. I'm a student at Spertus Institute.
Spurtus, good for you. Why does everyone have that same look on their face that you just exhibited when they say, I'm working on my thesis? It becomes like some sort of big weight on people's backs. Diana, lighten up, babe. Do your work. It'll be excellent. It'll be, Dr. Nieves is a good example before you. Let's hear from Maricel. Where are you at in life?
Well, right now we are currently in the talks of a second script. So I'm working real closely with Yolanda. I also mentor Marilis Book Club at an elementary school, 7th and 8th grade girls. We do journal writing, poetry, and book selections for the month.
Excellent.
And bring in speakers, guest speakers, and stuff like that. So
Is that through a number of public schools or just one?
actually, it's a Catholic school.
Okay, you got no problem.
Yes.
I'm a Catholic school girl. We're talking on Loyola
Yes,
University
yes.
Radio. What school?
Maternity BVM?
Okay.
Yes.
I went to a BVM school called Mundelein College. We used to shorten it to Bavoom. Da-da-da. All right. And lastly, Natalie, are you in high school?
Yes, I'm actually in high school.
Where at?
I go to Carl Schurz High School for both boy and girl, of
Uh-huh.
course.
All right. Very good.
Yeah.
This has to be a very exciting time for y'all.
It is. It's very exciting. I mean, we are going to New York. We're going to represent our community, our women, truthfully, honestly, and beautifully. And we are encouraging for the May performance so they could come and buy our tickets so like that they could see what we're going to do in New York when we go over there and represent all women.